Mishley, Proverbs 30 and 31. Mashal, Proverb 30. The words of Agur, son of Yaqeh, a message. This man declared to Ithiel and Ukhal. For I am more stupid than anyone, and do not have the understanding of a man, and I have not learned wisdom, that I should know the knowledge of the Kadosh One. Who has gone up to the Shemaim and come down? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has bound the waters in a garment? Who established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is the name of his bane, if you know? Every word of Eloah is refined. He is a shield to those taking refuge in him. Do not add to his words, lest he reprove you, and you be found a liar. 2 I have asked of you. Do not deny them to me before I die. Remove falsehood and a lying word far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me my portion of bread, lest becoming satisfied and I deny, and I say, Who is Yahuah? And lest I be poor and steal and seize the name of my Elohim. Do not slander a servant to his master, lest he curse you and you be found guilty. There is a generation that curses its father and does not barak its mother. There is a generation clean in its own eyes, but not washed from its own filth. There is a generation, oh, how haughty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are swords, and whose jaw teeth are knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from men. The leech has 2 daughters. Give, give. 3 are not satisfied, 4 that never say enough. The grave and the barren womb, land not satisfied with water, and fire which never says enough. An eye that mocks his father and scorns to obey his mother. Ravens of the wadi dig it out, and young eagles eat it. 3 are too marvelous for me, and 4 which I do not understand. The way of an eagle in the Shemaim, the way of a snake on a rock, the way of a ship in the heart of the sea, and the way of a man with a girl. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She shall eat and wipe her mouth and say, I have not done wickedness. Under 3 the earth trembles, and under 4 it is unable to bear. Under a servant when he reigns, and a fool when he is satisfied with food. Under a hated woman who marries, and a female servant who supplants her mistress. There are 4 which are little on the earth, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their food in the summer. The rock badgers are a weak folk, yet they make their homes in the crags. The locusts have no sovereign, yet they all go out in formation. A spider takes hold with 2 hands and is in sovereigns' palaces. There are 3 that are going well, and 4 are good in walking. A lion which is mighty among beasts, and does not turn away from facing all. A greyhound and a male goat, and a sovereign whose army is with him. If you have been foolish in lifting up yourself, or if you have plotted evil, put your hand on your mouth. For as milk under pressure brings forth curds, and as a nose under pressure brings forth blood, so wrath under pressure brings forth strife. Mashal, Proverb 31. The words of sovereign Lemuel, a message which his mother taught him. What, my son, and what, son of my womb, and what, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to wiping away sovereigns. Not for sovereigns, O Lemuel, not for sovereigns to drink wine, nor for princes to desire strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the right of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those embittered in being. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his trouble no more. Open your mouth for the dumb in the cause of all the sons of the departed. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Aleph. Who finds a capable wife? For she is worth far more than rubies. Bet. The heart of her husband shall trust her, and he has no lack of gain. Gimel. She shall do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Dalet. She shall seek wool and flax, and with delight she works with her hands. Hey. She shall be as the ships of Tarshish. She brings in her food from afar. Wow. She also rises while it is still night, and provides food for her household and a portion for her girls. Zayin. She shall consider a field and buy it. From her profits she shall plant a vineyard. Chet. She shall gird herself with strength and strengthen her arms. Tet. She shall taste when her gain is good. Her lamp does not go out by night. Yod. She shall stretch out her hands to the distaff, and her hand shall hold the spindle. Kaf. She shall extend her hand to the poor, and she shall reach out her hands to the needy. Lamed. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is dressed in scarlet. Mem. She shall make tapestry for herself. She is dressed in fine linen and purple. Nun. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. Semech. She shall make fine linen and sell them, and shall give girdles for the merchants. Ayin. Strength and splendor are her garments, and she rejoices in time to come. Pe. She shall open her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the Torah of kindness. Zadeh. She watches over the ways of her household, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Kof. Her children shall rise up and call her Baruch, her husband, and he praises her. Resh. Many daughters have done nobly, but you have risen over them all. Shin. Loveliness is deceptive, and prettiness is vain. A woman who reveres Yahuah is to be praised. Tau. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates.